Hi, I'm Ashley McAlpine, and I'm the Fraud Prevention Manager here at TMG. This week for Fraud Prevention Friday, we're joined by Brian Day, our Director of Digital Strategy. And this week we're talking about person-to-person payments and fraud that can be associated with that. So, Brian, can you maybe give our viewers an idea of what these person-to-person payments look like?
Absolutely, Ashley. Great to be with you. Yeah, person-to-person payments refers to payments that have historically occurred via cash or checks, moving electronic. So, for example, Ashley, if I owed you money for dinner or whatever the occasion was, instead of going to an ATM and pulling out cash or writing you a check, I could use my phone and via PayPal or Venmo or a variety of other providers be able to pay you digitally via my phone.
Yeah, and so these are great solutions for those quick transactions that need to be made between friends or coworkers. But I know that we're also seeing these when it comes to fraudsters as well. So what's taking place there?
Yeah, actually, I think what we typically see as it relates to fraud in the person-to-person environment is the fraudsters, via some means, are able to take a legitimate consumer's credentials, and then they're likely going to whatever source it is. Again, maybe it's PayPal or Venmo, and they're signing up for an account, and then once they have access to that legitimate consumer's information, then they're using PayPal or Venmo as a vehicle to filter funds out of that account then to another account that they own and control.
So it sounds like they're utilizing authentication that's pretty accessible to fraudsters to commit this activity or to sign up for these solutions. Is that right?
Yeah, unfortunately in some cases I think they are able to relatively easily obtain that consumer's information and then use that information to take money out of that consumer's account.
Right. So it's very important when we're looking at these transactions that we are scrutinizing fraud scores that are associated with it. We're looking at entry modes as well as the type of transaction that's being used. If you have any questions about these person-to-person payments or these transactions, please feel free to reach out to the fraud prevention team at falconteam@tmg.global.